Again, we're staying on top of breaking news for you at this hour. It's of a man that was killed during a police chase in Arkansas.
West Memphis, Arkansas sits right on the border with Tennessee, making it a hotspot for drug trafficking and interstate crime. On December 19, 2023, an Arkansas state trooper assisting a drug task force in West Memphis found himself in a high-stakes pursuit of a suspect wanted on multiple felony warrants. Trooper Bird executed a pit at 140 miles per hour, but the impact sent his own vehicle into a guardrail and then into the trailer of a truck. The suspect, 43-year-old Mario Page, also hit the guardrail, but his car went over the edge, coming to rest at the bottom of an embankment. Sadly, Page did not survive the crash due to injuries suffered in a wreck. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button because 95% of you watching right now aren't actually subscribed. Street takeovers have become a growing problem in cities across the country. They're dangerous and often end in chaos. But what happens when one of these reckless drivers pushes their luck a little too far? Well, on May 15, 2022, that's exactly what happened. Trooper Gonzalez received intel about an organized stunt driving crew causing chaos at North Avenue and Spring Street. When he arrived, he saw a silver Lexus IS 300 doing donuts in the intersection, nearly hitting multiple vehicles. The driver then made an even worse decision.
Clear, westbound, we're good. North side. Clear, past the north side drive. Go right, northbound, north side drive. Clear, make a right, northbound, north side drive, go ahead. Put it. Driving out of it. What do you think about? Say it again, Atlanta. I've got the dog.
Trooper Gonzalez managed to execute a pit, causing the suspect's Lexus to rotate, but it wasn't over yet. Another trooper moved in and landed a second pit, bringing the car to a complete stop. Now, let's switch to the second trooper's perspective and see how it all came together.
What do you think about? I've got the dog.
The driver, identified as Yahir Alexander Vega, was taken into custody. His juvenile passenger, Czar Salazar, later told troopers he repeatedly begged Vega to let him out, fearing for his life during the wild pursuit, but Vega refused. Vega was read his rights, medically cleared, and booked into the Fulton County Jail without further incident. If you want to evade capture, you need a fast car, good driving skills, or at the very least, not be as dumb as these two suspects. A Florida Highway Patrol trooper attempted to stop a gray Toyota Yaris in Collier County after the driver was seen driving recklessly on I-75, including a dangerous lane change that nearly caused a crash.
935, bring the subject at all 54 and 27, 54 29.
Probably the worst decision they could have made was getting back into the car and trying to flee from the police.
Car in the car or what? You got anybody?
Yeah.
What's the car?
76. We want to have felony.
The chase quickly spiraled out of control, getting more dangerous by the second. The suspects pushed the Yaris to 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and even using the shoulder to blow past other vehicles at those insane speeds.
I think a positive ID on the vehicle and the driver. Yeah, do you know the make and model of the vehicle? Outfit 28. What's going on? 113.5. There's our last check for a second.
As the wild chase continued down the interstate, the suspect eventually took an exit, nearly losing control twice, but somehow managing to recover each time and keep fleeing.
234, they'll have to 6 to 6 if it's going to get penalty. However, it's coming to the traffic. No shopper. You get up to 116? Go ahead and take it to 6.
The pursuing trooper got close enough to attempt to pit, but decided to pull back. That's when another trooper moved in to take over and finish the job.
Interstate, go ahead and count. I'm on the interstate and it's over up here. Behind them. 1304, we're northbound, when you land, northbound, we grand 10, northbound, we grand 10, 10, 10, subject to the wood line, overturn with ejection.
The pursuit ended when a trooper executed a successful pit maneuver on Bonita Grande Drive. Both occupants were detained without further incident, and a search of the vehicle turned up 38 grams of psilocybin mushrooms, 27 grams of marijuana, 110 grams of THC wax, and various drug paraphernalia. Dodge Chargers are some of the most popular cars for street racing and high-speed getaways, thanks to their powerful engines and aggressive handling. But what happens when one of these muscle cars tries to outrun an Arkansas's state trooper? Well, on June 30th, 2024, Little Rock PD and state troopers found themselves chasing a Charger through city streets. The driver repeatedly blacked out the car, cutting the lights and hitting high speeds to evade capture.
Light traffic speeds 140. I'm at the TBI right here, Tanner.
Right.
Hey, brake check me. Going northbound Commerce. Or Common Wealth, I don't know.
We're in the Ashley parking lot. That's the photo. Where's it going?
Trey, call this area. I'm not familiar with it.
Northbound Marketplace, Highway 5, Street 75.
East on Highway 5.
East on Highway 5.
Trey, go ahead and pass me if you can.
The pursuing trooper insisted that another unit take over, knowing he wasn't familiar with the area, but no one else was in position. Then the suspect made a critical mistake, slowing down just enough to let the trooper ram his vehicle at high speed.
I think it was Adam, Jordan, Union was the first three. We're coming up on Woody Drive. TV on, Highway 5 and Woody.
Get out! Show me your hands right now! Get out of the goddamn car! It's clear! Get your hands on your back!
The suspect, identified as Toribio Ruiz, was arrested without further incident. Not only did he end up in handcuffs, but his Charger was left totaled, turning a risky gamble into a complete loss. If you want to make your girlfriend furious and probably single, just do what this guy did. Check out this chase till the end to find out what I am talking about. On April 12, 2024, a deputy from the Cobra unit noticed a vehicle with one of these tags and moved in to investigate. What started as a simple traffic stop quickly turned into something much bigger.
We'll be pulling into the Windjammer Center Plaza. The vehicle's taking off.
When the deputy tried to initiate a traffic stop, the driver hit the gas, kicking off a high-speed pursuit through the streets of Riverdale.
Crossing over Sherman Drive going towards 285.
Sherman Drive,
Construction. Crossing over Kingswood Circle at this time. Towards. We're going to be going towards the building. Making a left on Sherman Drive at McDonald's. We're going to be going towards 85. This meeting is at 85.
Like the 85. They like no force like 85.
Hey, whoever this is behind me, I need you to come out.
The deputy got close enough for a pit and almost stopped the suspect, but the driver managed to recover. But the deputy didn't back off, staying right on his bumper as the chase continued.
Come from Southwest Parkway. Southwest Highway. He's on the left on, right on South Bridge. Just 20 miles per hour.
After another pit, the suspect's vehicle flipped onto its side, trapping the occupants inside. Deputies moved in quickly, breaking the windshield to get the suspects out of the vehicle.
Bro, get off the phone. Get off the phone.
Hey, split stuff right here. Whoa. Hey, push this up. Push this up. Me. So if you don't know, sir, you are under arrest. Yes, sir. No, that's it. It was just them two. Hey, sir, if you didn't know, you are under arrest, okay? All right, bet. Yes, sir. Put them both in my car.
Eventually, the suspects were freed from the overturned vehicle and taken into custody without injury. A small amount of marijuana was found on one of the men, and to make things worse, the suspect admitted his girlfriend was going to be furious when she found out what happened to her new car. Arkansas state troopers are known for their well-executed pit maneuvers, but what happens when things take a turn for the worse? Well, on January 14, 2024, troopers were in pursuit of a stolen pickup truck. After 10 minutes, they called for backup, and Trooper Christopher Barnett responded, joining the chase. As soon as Trooper Christopher Barnett took over the pursuit, he attempted a pit, but it went horribly wrong, sending the suspect's truck crashing into an innocent driver's SUV. Troopers immediately jumped out, moving in to arrest the suspect and check on the SUV driver. The suspect was taken into custody, and thankfully the SUV driver was not injured, bringing this chaotic chase to an end. In a construction zone, speeding fines can be doubled or even tripled, and fleeing through one can add serious charges. And on April 16, 2025, Trooper Garrett Bird and Trooper Billy Puckett were patrolling I-40 when they spotted a black Kia Optima with expired Tennessee tags. When Bird attempted a traffic stop, the driver hit triple-digit speeds and blew straight into a construction zone where workers had been active for months, turning a simple ticket into a major crime.
TBI. Get ready. Felony takedown. TBI. Damn it, here we go. They're taking back off. Seatbelt. We'll be up on the bridge. TBI again. Turn around, watch hands.
Trooper Bird performed a TVI at the 283-mile marker, trying to prevent the Kia from reaching the active construction zone. The impact sent the car into a guardrail, heavily damaging it, but the driver somehow managed to keep going, even with the hood blocking his windshield. Bird attempted a second TVI, slamming the Kia into a concrete barrier at the 284-mile marker. The vehicle came to a stop and the driver jumped out, reaching back into the car as troopers prepared for a high-risk takedown.
His hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Hands up! Walk back! Keep your hands up and walk back! Hands up and walk back! Keep them up! Keep them up! Keep your hands up, you hear me?
Once the driver walked back to the patrol car, Trooper Bird took him into custody. He was identified as Ronald Dortch of Memphis, Tennessee, driving on a revoked license with no insurance and expired tags. Dortch claimed he ran because his daughter had been shot, but no evidence supported his story. He was transported to the Crittenden County Jail and charged with felony fleeing, refusal to submit to arrest, speeding, driving on a revoked license, no insurance, and expired tags. The 2009 Cadillac sedan has a top speed of around 155 miles per hour, but it's not for outrunning a police. When Florida Highway Patrol tried to stop a stolen Cadillac on I-75 in Hernando County, the driver took off, kicking off a high-speed pursuit.
Somewhere, take out a bid.
The trooper had a chance to execute a pit, but held back, waiting for another unit to take over and finish it off. But with every passing second, the suspect's driving got more reckless. When the second trooper took over, the chaos only escalated. The suspect kept pushing the limits, flying down the shoulder, weaving through traffic, and showing zero regard for anyone else on the road.
Westbound. They were 52. 14 Fernando, right behind the road.
The pursuit came to a dramatic end in Pasco County when troopers executed a pit near State Road 52. The suspect, who was nearly nude at the time of her arrest, was hit with multiple charges, including grand theft auto, reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, possession of methamphetamine, and driving with a suspended license. Little Rock, Arkansas is known for having some of the strictest speeding laws in the country, with fines that can reach over $1,000 for extreme speeding. And on February 18, 2022, Trooper Freeman clocked a white Chevrolet speeding down the highway. He lit it up, but the driver didn't think twice, hitting the gas and making it clear he had no intention of stopping.
1037. Trooper Union search for Adam 33, 630 East. 430 Gladys Hall. And we're taking John Barrow Street 90. Copy west on Canaan. Coming up on Baptist.
The suspect pushed the Chevy to over 100 miles per hour, driving like he owned the road, nearly causing a collision in the process.
Well, if you can't, go ahead and fit them when it's safe to do so.
Get back on 630.
Copy, getting back on 630. We are passing the PDA Street. Passing back to speed 110.
Trooper Freeman finally caught up and executed a pit at 120 miles per hour, spinning the suspect's vehicle. He followed up with another pit, bringing it to a complete stop. The suspect was pulled from the car and taken into custody without further incident. It was later confirmed that the vehicle was stolen, adding even more charges to an already long list.